Hey, it's Trista. I'm back again with another reading. This particular reading is actually one that I had requested, the questions that I had um, regarding pets and animals. I'm an animal person. I have pets and animals here that I take care of outside, at work, different places, and I've had them around since I was a kid. So um, I have a lot of questions about what happens to the animals and how do the animals play into our path. Um, so I wrote down a bunch of questions, and in talking to them, they said, well, this really isn't about pets and animals. This is more about companion animals. So these are the animals that we live with, we share our lives with. They live in the home, around our homes, maybe at work. Um, so these are animals that they call companion animals. And so this is general information about companion animals. All right. So I asked some questions, but then they also had this part at the start, which is just a general reading. So this is general information. They say there are a lot of different circumstances depending on the pet, and lots of different answers to my questions. It depends on the pet, it depends on the country and the location that they may be living in. So they say pet souls come from God. They are meant to be companions, assistants, healers, and to teach us about love. Every pet is different, just like every person is different. In general, they've volunteered to be here on the physical plane on Earth at this time. Most people know their pet souls before they arrive or cross paths. They actually make arrangements on the other side to come and spend time together here. There is love between these souls and also an agreement to help each other while here. Help can come in various forms. There is beauty in the relationships between people and their pets. Pets see our true selves better than anyone else except for God. They are privy to the best and worst that we are. Their capacity to forgive us for our missteps and our mistakes is why they have such a strong impact on humans. They teach they can teach humanity better than some humans, and they are a gift to us. So that was their introduction. And so here are my questions. Some of them are kind of silly, but it's fine. Um, do pets and animals have souls? Most pet owners would say yes. And the answer is yes. They have souls. They're a slightly different energy than ours, though. Most pet owners believe their pets have souls. Um, so the next question was, do pets go to heaven? Do pets come from heaven? So the response to both of those were yes, they do. They're from heaven and they go back to heaven and they're from heaven. They go to it when they pass away, when they go, their soul leaves here. They go to a different part of heaven when they arrive. So we go to one area for healing and regeneration, and they go to the pet area for healing and regeneration. After healing from their life, so when souls go return to heaven, they have to heal from um, whatever happened to them or however they died here on the physical plane. So once they recover, their soul has an imprint of that, and once they recover from that, um, they leave their healing areas, and then they are allowed to mingle and hang out in a common area of heaven, where they mingle and hang out with people, other animals, different places and different things, situations. So they hang out in common areas and spaces with their friends, families, before they return on another mission. Number 4, my question was, how do pets' souls decide where they go to live here on the physical plane? So they say this is complicated and it varies. So obviously each pet has a different soul, different mission, different situation. They say we apply for their assistance. So we human souls apply for a particular pet soul to come and assist us in this lifetime or other lifetimes. So we apply. We are matched based on the mission both the pet and the person will be on. So their missions have to be compatible. There's a compatibility test done to make sure it is the best match and the best team. Agreements are made between the souls. Pets can change their minds about a mission. They have the ability and permission to change their minds if they decide one way or another that they don't like the situation, they don't like the direction the mission is going. They can change their minds. They are not locked in. So number 5, are pets here to protect us? And I kind of asked that just because I have dogs, and my dogs are protective. And actually, I think all of my dogs have been like that. So when I associate companion animals, in the forefront of my mind are my dogs and how they have been over the years. So the response to our pets here to protect us, they say some are, especially some dogs. Some dogs and animals are protectors, but that is not their only job normally. So they may be protective of you, your family, your home, but and that may be part of their mission, but that may not be the whole mission. So there's other things they're there for too. Number 6, I'm not really sure why I asked this question. Kind of came into my head, but the question was, do pets feel pain? So apparently there's people out there who don't believe that pets feel pain or have emotional distress or physical distress. So the answer is yes, they do feel pain. They can be pulled out of the body by their guides if needed, meaning a lot of times when human souls are in accidents or some sort of tragic situations, sometimes our guardian angels will pull us out of the body so we don't have to experience as much pain. They pull the soul out a little bit so we don't have to feel it as much. And they say the same thing happens for the animals. Sometimes they're guides, because they have protectors also while they're here. Their guides will assist them in situations that are especially painful. They can feel suffering, neglect, abuse, abandonment, loss, grief, and other quote-unquote human emotions. They can also experience more positive emotions, so that would be love, excitement, fun, that kind of thing. They are reflections of us and our emotions. However, they don't normally hold the emotions like we do. We hold on to our emotions. We dwell on our emotions. We remember them. We think back on them. Sometimes we struggle to let them go. So they don't hold on to them, the emotions, like we do or for as long. They're able to move on past those emotions faster than we are, or release the emotion and get back on track faster. Do pet souls or animal souls ever become human souls? Because there's been, books written. I remember reading some books when I was a kid um, about a rabbit that was a human being in a rabbit's body, and I always thought that was I just never forgot the story, and I always thought that was kind of an eerie story. But anyway, and there are some religions that I think in different places that have some belief systems around that. But the answer is not normally. Pet and animal souls don't normally become human or that sort of thing. They are a different kind of soul. They can evolve and be advanced souls also. They are more of a childlike and pure soul. And I think anyone who's ever had pets, any pet lovers, recognize that yes, there's a soul there, and yes, it is more childlike and more pure and more innocent soul. They can have very advanced or evolved souls and missions, however. Many human souls refuse to incarnate here on the physical plane without their animal companions here to assist them. So a lot of people, even last lifers, they would never have a lifetime where they incarnated here and didn't have animal souls here to assist them. It's just too important of a dynamic. So they play an important role. They are well loved in heaven and here. So the next question I asked is, what else do we need to know about animals and pets? They said they can come back more than once in a lifetime, meaning in my lifetime, I could have a pet when I was a child, and then maybe decades later, that pet might come back and cross paths with me again on the physical plane. It may or may not be my dog. It may be a family member's dog. It may be a dog that I fostered and then helped it get on its way again. So just because they cross paths with us doesn't necessarily mean they'll be our dog for the duration again. But it's possible. But they do cross. They can come back more than one time in our lifetimes because we live longer. They can also visit once they're passed away and they're on the other side. They can come back and visit. They can come and check on us. They can come and make sure we're doing okay. They can also protect us in spirit. So that is possible. They can also work with other pets that are currently in the home or currently our companion pets. So they can actually work with them as a spirit with the animals that are incarnate at this time. Animals don't consciously remember what all they are supposed to do here. So it's similar to us, and most of us don't remember. Some people do, and some people figure it out. But you don't remember a lot of the details, and the same with pets. They don't remember all that consciously. So it's similar to their human owners. And then I don't know why I asked this question either, but then at the last question I threw in, well, do pets have karma? I don't know why I asked that, but they say no, their souls are different that way. They have no need for karma. So that those were my questions about pets, and those are basically some very basic general answers. Like they said, every pet is a different soul in a different situation on a different mission. But it just kind of opens the door to getting to know our pets better. They say thank you for asking and trying to get a better understanding of your companion animals. Um, so that is all I got for that. If you have any further questions or you need me to elaborate on any of that or follow up on that or have additional questions, feel free to um, email me or contact me or write a question in the comments. Because there's lots of pet owners and lots of pet people that love their animals, or they've struggled with some of their animals, um, or they've seen other, or they work in animal rescue, and they're around lots of animals with interesting life stories. We'll put it that way. So thank you again. Please like, share, subscribe to the videos if you like them, comment if you enjoy them. Um, and that's all I got for pets. And so I will say goodnight and we'll talk to you later. Thank you.